Yo, it's your boy Eli.
Yo, it's Kidd.
And this is the E and Kidd podcast. And today, man, we are talking about Steph Curry and the Warriors. Look, man, we've been watching. I know it's early in the season. It's only been 3 games. But early predictions, the season starts. Some people do predictions before the season, but you can do some in-game season. I think that Steph Curry is going to win the MVP this season. And the Warriors look pretty good, man. The Warriors, this is the best the Warriors have looked in a while. Like, just all the depth. We used to say strength and numbers with the Warriors last couple of the seasons. Ain't been much depth. And it's just been Steph carrying everybody, Steph would put on 40, 50, 60. Or the season when we didn't have Steph, that was just terrible. But things are looking up. You got Jordan Poole, you got Otto Porter. Which you do about Otto Porter, bro. Mr. Otto Porter look like he in the he just look like he a throwback guy, bro. He look like he needs to get back to the future. If you ever see Samurai Jack, Otto Porter does not belong here. He belongs in the 40s. He needs to get back to the future.
he do look like he was like carved out of a black and white photo. But no, man, they're looking pretty nice. They're 3-0. It's the best start we've had in several years. The players look good. I'm looking at the stats right now. They have scoring. That's not an issue. Guys can put points up, and that's encouraging to see. Like you could see, like in this last game, it was a spread attack. It wasn't just Steph scoring 50, 45, 50, having that shoulder the burden like he did last year. So that's very encouraging. Honestly, I know it's early, but I'm looking at like the contenders for the West, right? I don't believe in Portland. The Lakers are old. Who else? Utah, they're very good defensively, but they don't have enough high octane. They don't have enough scoring. Their offensive potential has a cap. And if Donovan Mitchell doesn't do well, like you told me this, I think it was last year, and you pointed out, and I was like, what about the Jazz? And he was like, well, if Donovan doesn't play really well, there's a cap to how well they can play offensively. And so it doesn't matter how well they play defensively. This is a 3-point lead, right? And when you're going against teams like the Warriors, the Luka, and the Dallas Mavericks, you got Portland Trailblazers. They can drop threes. You got a bunch of teams that can drop threes. Well, that kind of puts you in a bind because what if you have a night where you already don't? Jazz is not known for having. At least, have they made adjustments? I wouldn't know.
Well, they have Jordan Clarkson. He's probably the second best scorer.
I forgot about it. Yeah.
But if you look outside of that, Rudy Gobert, you're not going to look for Rudy Gobert to switch 25. He's there to play great defense, rebound the basketball, and give you 10 points. They don't have that. They don't have enough. Like we was watching them against the Clippers. Like, they went down, and they didn't even have Kawhi Leonard. They just had Paul George. So what are you going to do with a team who has 2 stars? You know what I mean? You just don't have enough. And what most teams are going to do, they're probably going to double Donovan Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell doesn't have 40. It's a nail. They don't have anybody else that can really...
I believe in the Clippers. The curse is real. Kawhi Leonard is hurt.
They don't have Kawhi,
Paul
so they're not going anywhere.
He is what he is. And I don't trust him. Because every time we think, oh, they're going to do it this time, something happens. Somebody knee go out. Somebody chokes. They can't be trusted. So they're X'd out. Who else? Who was left? The Suns? Maybe the Suns.
I don't believe in the Suns. I think their chance to win was last season. They have a very good team, but I don't know.
They have a better chance than the Lakers, I believe. The Lakers are old and they already fighting.
I think I'm not going to just destroy the Lakers to go to the Lakers. They are old, but I think if they stay healthy,
they're looking at this right now. Okay, put 5 months on top of that. LeBron is in his 19th year. We hope he stays up. AD ain't gonna stay up. That's improving. Dwight Howard, he's not moving the needle. Russell Westbrook, nothing needs to be said. His name is Westbrook. Who else? That's it.
For contenders?
Who else do they have as the Malik Monk kid?
They got Melo, but Melo's gonna give you every.
Melo will give you every 5 nights.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have 5 bum nights. He's gonna have 5 good nights. You don't know what you're gonna give Melo. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
And then they're old. They're the oldest team in the league. So what happens if injuries? What if they get a bad streak of luck?
Oh, they get a bad streak of injuries. It's over.
Back go out.
It's
over.
Knees
go out. I don't trust the Lakers. Who else is in the West?
Mavericks, but they're not going nowhere. They just don't have enough personnel. I think we pretty much
Grizzlies?
went over everybody.
Look at
The Grizzlies not going nowhere. Grizzlies, they're young. They're young.
What about
They're becoming
Minnesota?
Minnesota. The Grizzlies are better than Minnesota. Minnesota.
I'm just asking.
Minnesota is definitely they suck.
Okay.
Oh, Nuggets, they're not going nowhere because they just don't have Jamal Murray.
He's coming back though, right?
Pelicans a booty. I don't care how many points Zion put up, B.I. put up. They don't play great defense. That's why they haven't been able to get to the playoffs the last couple of seasons, because they can put up points and give you 130, but if you give up 140, it doesn't matter. I think we pretty much covered everybody, really.
The Kings
Kings ain't going nowhere, bro. They got a lot of talent, but I just don't see the Kings. I think that's pretty much everybody in the Western Conference. So it looks like it's less contenders than what we thought.
The Golden State Warriors have a chance this year.
Yeah, we have a very great chance of doing something this year. Honestly, that'd be very interesting to see, man. I like where it's going. I like the roster. We got Iggy back. Iggy. Now Iggy old.
Nah, Iggy ain't moving the needle.
Iggy old. Iggy did that one dunk.
He jumped up.
The hip was giving out.
Yeah.
That hip was done. Yeah, I love Iggy, man. Draymond's been playing better, though. I gotta give it to Draymond.
You don't expect Draymond to do much, but if you have a game where Draymond scored 10 points and gave you a triple-double...
Well, that's all we need. We don't need him to...
that usually means
we don't need him to give us 20, but 10. Like, last season, he was just giving us 2.
Draymond gives you 10 or more points, and he gives you something around a triple-double.
He's always going to give you assists and
rebounds.
rebounds. That's what you need.
But that means
you great defense.
I wonder what the stat... You know how they have the stat, like, when a certain player scores above a certain amount of points. Like, what's that record? I wonder, like...
Oh, they actually... You gotta look it up, but they actually do got a record where Draymond scores a certain amount of points, how many games he wins.
Yeah, like,
and it's pretty high.
Such and such look at it. Like, one... Like, they do really well when he scores, when he's giving them extra production.
Yeah.
And then Klay's coming back.
Yeah, Klay's coming back. We'll see, because we don't know how healthy Klay will be. Klay's coming off 2 major injuries, so they're not gonna
been a whole 2 years.
play. Yeah, but you still gotta take a time to recover. So we'll see how he looks.
I don't know.
Waiting for Wiseman to come back.
I know it's early.
That looks promising.
Timberwolves are 2-0.
Timberwolves not staying on 2-0. Timberwolves do this every year. Every year Timberwolves look really good. That's why I don't like to go too far in. Even though we talk about the Warriors right now, I don't like to go too far in early in the season, because some of these teams are not going to stay the same. Like let's just be honest. They're not going to be that good late in the season. Like you got the Rockets. No, that's the Grizzlies. Some of these, the Suns not staying in 8th place. Come on, man. Rockets not gonna be at 9th. They're gonna drop. It just is what it is, man. But that's pretty much our take on Steph Curry and the Warriors and how we feel about this season so far. It looks pretty good. I know it's early, but that's pretty much it for the video. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button. Comment below. Tell us what you think. Do you think this overreaction is overblown and the Warriors not going to be good? Or do you agree with us? Do you think Steph's going to be MVP this season? And the Warriors are going to do really good this season. But that's it for the video. Until next time, we out.
We out. Peace.